So, I want to talk about my Green Monster deck. I really think this deck is very competitive right now. I really defined the list now, and I think it's in the end state of defining. There are some considerations you can make, but the core of this deck now is finished and is good, I think. And if there's a last the pack tournament, I will really play this because if I read purple, and then if I could make a good finish, then it's not that wow, no? With red purple. But if you are able to pilot this deck into top 8 or something, wow, then you are the master. And if you're looking at matchups, then you see then the most of the meta decks at this time we have a really good matchups. This is better, really better than it looks, but 61 is good. But I really played a lot of hyper aggro red purples with against Attack for Two. I played so many games against him. I think it was six or seven, and I nearly. I think if it were 6 games, I lost four and won two or something. It's not a good matchup with this hyper accurate purple. So that makes our win rate worse. So I think against control, the win rate is better, and we are really crushing blue steel, absolutely crushing this deck. This is absolutely crushing. The thing is, um, it's always the same. We start. We try to be aggressive, and they turn 3. They ramp. They play fishbone. Then they ink, and next turn they play beast. We bounce the beast. Turn 5. And he thinks, "What the fuck?" You know. And then next turn, because he wants to sing the wheel with his beast, and he can't because I bounce him. And turn 5, there are not many. Turn 4, sorry, he drops the beast on turn 4. On turn 4, that's the only option to remove a 5 willpower character in this game. And then he plays it again. And then you are turn 5. So uh, either you can bounce him again with another but now Mother Knows Best or a bounce, or you just play Lucifer and get rid of his get rid of his most of the time last card in his hand, which is wheel, and then he can't wheel. So matchup is so frustrating for blue steel. You see this? It's the only thing what really hurts is if he plays if this deck would be more popular and the people know how to play against this, then I think the win rates go a little bit down because Foxworth is really key for him. He 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 cannot play Beast. He always has to play Cogsworth on turn 5, on turn 4, and then he is able to wheel, and then but it's not that bad. Then the problem is this deck has problems against decks blue, orange, gray, Steel Song, which goes wide with many little creatures. For example, little Stitch, Cinderella. But if they only play one big one, you could bouncing Cinderella, bouncing anything Beast or something. It's not a problem if they play a Cinderella. Many decks have problems with Cinderella. I can sing this, so it costs me 0. Um, it's a really good matchup. And versus Red Purple, Tinkerbell is key. Lucifer is key. Lucifer has so much value against Red Purple. But I think this deck is very, very hard to play. Really, really hard to play. I had to learn this myself because you have so many options in so many turns. Um, you have to practice this deck a lot to be good with it and to compete with the meta decks. Red blue is also a very good matchup because we are too fast for them. Flynn Rider is here really good, and all of our evasive characters. I'm still trying to improve my Steel Song matchup with this Fairy Godmother. I really don't know how to tag up against Blue Steel because Green Gray is also. Also, these are the worst matchups: Green Gray, Blue Steel. The Acro decks are on the play okay. If you are you have to keep one Mother North Best in your opening hand and just have to raise them. It's okay. Not that good, but it's okay. This attack for two list is so fast that it's hard to win. But yeah, he knows that he loses against Steel Song. But Green Gray is a problem, and Steel Song is a problem. Steel Song, you can. I'm tired of tagging against this card. I'm really tired because I think it's not worth it to take against this deck because yeah, if they have the full combo, if they have Bucky, Prince John, Jafar, Lucifer, or Beast or something, then you just lose. You can't win. You can't win. And if they are not able to outvalue you that much, then we're in a really good spot. Fairy Godmother is also very good in this matchup because 7 willpower is really annoying for them. Can I click at this? No. It's a 3/7. If you don't know this card, it's a 3/7 2 lore character, just vanilla. And I like her. It's maybe you think it's a little bit unusual, but I think it's a very good option versus Steel with 7 willpower. And she also survives a Maui. And she's really aggressive with 2 lore and 7 willpower. So that's my most that's the most how can I say, it's a thing I try the most to improve these both matchups. Not this too much, but orange gray. And I don't know how. I think it can't be a good matchup, but maybe we get it to most to nearly 50-50, but that we won't, because it's sadly it's worse than this because much some of these matchups were not Steel Song, it were these Tiana Acro decks, and versus this Tiana Acro decks we are really good. We just bounce their Tiana and then they lose the race. We are really good and bad against Steel because this whole late game threats of Steel, Cinderella, Hercules, Beast, that Beast, they're really vulnerable to our bounce mechanic. Just give back to their hand because against some red or purple late game threats, bouncing is not always that good because they do something when they come into play, like Tremaine or something. So we just try to bounce it and then play Lucifer to discard it. It's sometimes a little bit tricky, but against Ursula this is always good because it goes back to their hand and then they can play it out again, but then it's not very. They lose tempo because you bounce it, go quest with all of your characters, and then if they play another Ursula, it's very slow. They need to pre-prepared, and when we bounce it, he is not able to sing the be prepared, which we want to avoid. Oh yes. So let's go to some gameplay. I really, it was very good the last 6 games I won, and so just we want to just go on with this streak. I have a 6-game winning streak, and we want. And one game was against Seth. He played red purple, and I top decked a gold. So I hope he's still talking with me, or maybe he hates me now. But I'm happy that I found a deck that I built myself, and I really think it's competitive. I really think it's competitive right now in this meta right now. Because yeah, oh looks Ferran. The control is a little bit hard for this because yeah, he has very good early removal. The Tiana aggro, it's okay, okayish, but not the best. I want Olaf instead of Pascal as a 1-drop. But this is not. It's okay. I hope he is not able to. Ja, sehr gerne, Lord. Das machen wir. Okay, it's aggro. So we hope that he is not able to remove everything. But he's a very good player. So I think he will play Pinocchio now because he fuddle. Okay. That was very good that I drew another 1-drop. So we play 2 now. Because if he plays the Prince or Hercules, then we can remove this Maleficent, or he just can't quest. Also, if he can remove one with Smash or something. So I don't know what he does now. Make. That's the best he could do now. We won't need that Maleficent. Peter Pan was a good draw. No, I can't quest here. I think he considers to remove my Peter Pan with Stormrage on. But that's kind of a slow play because he can't sing it. Oh no. Okay. Kind of sad. We have no bounce, that's very sad. I mean no Mother knows best. We're very, very good now. Hmm. The rabbits are not good here. I think it depends on the next 2 turns. So we can remove this now. Whoops, right, whoops. Because he won't pass. Looks, you have to pass your turn. Because what is he thinking? He can't think about anything. There's no consideration here. Hä? Hä? Okay. Nice game. Nice. I just skipped my turn. Nice. Oh God. That was my losing. That was my winning streak now. Hi Rupi übrigens. Oh God. That sucks really. I thought we were in a really good spot here. Attack for 2, hyper aggro, hate it. On the draw, of course we're on the draw. And we don't need a 1-drop now. We don't need a 1-drop. I really think we need a Mother Knows Best. And we need a 1-drop, thank you. This hand is okay. I hope he is not too aggressive. Oh, it's aggro. It's not aggro. It's control. I really thought it's an aggro, but he inked the Cusco. That's not a card you would play in an aggro deck. Ragemo! Danke! Danke für den Follow. Yeah. We won't need that snake because we play Flynn on turn 2. It's kind of scary because sometimes he can teeth it and then maybe we won't quest with Pascal next turn. But I'm kind of fine if they trade. Because then they can teeth the Flynn and then... But it's 2 for 2 cards, so it's okay. But Cusco is a little bit annoying here. I think we have to risk it. Yeah. So he could sing this and then make both away, but it's 2 for 2 then. Minnie Mouse and Teeth for this and this. And then it's... Yeah. Peter Pan will be really good here. Maybe he plays Minnie now. No Minnie. So we have options. That's what I meant with options. We have so many options now. Oh, that's not good. If they have a teeth. I think... Ja, ist ja gut. I really want to find Lucifer. If we find a Lucifer, we're in a really good spot. That's good for us. That's an extra quest for Flynn. Or maybe he plays Peter Pan now. And no. I think he has not a very good hand. Of course, that's not a high value play or something. Yeah, I think we go full aggressive here. We have the snake, the rabbit to fill up our hand, and they have to deal. He has to deal with these two evasive characters. And this is also very annoying for him, I think. But I would really like a Lucifer here. Because if we get a Lucifer, then we can play it next turn, and the turn after that we can sing with him Madonna's Best, get it back, and play him again. So it's 4 cards in his hand or 2 spells. So he has to decide if he gives me a Be Prepared or or discards 2 cards. He discarded the Be Prepared. Oh, okay. So I think he has another. No. But his hand is really bad, I think. So that's... we have to sing this. We could consider to... yeah, I think we won't ink this turn. Our highest cost card is Genie. And I really want to keep both boats. And his friends is also very good, so I want to find a Lucifer. That Tremaine. One Lucifer and this game is over. Sad. Very sad. If he plays Ursula now, we bounce it with Genie next turn. Oh, nothing. There are some options. I think he has one Elsa. Must be an Elsa. Why he doesn't play anything? I think we do this. We will race faster than him. So we draw so many uninkable cards. With only, yeah, we have 15. I think we're in a really good spot here. If he plays Be Prepared, then yeah, we have so much card advantage to win this. And as you see, we have so much lore in our hand with this bouncing goat shit. I think it was right to not ink for one turn. I think he has to board wipe now. If he has to be prepared, he just has to do it. He won't keep up with my 5 on board plus some goat action. If he plays an Ursula, but no, but we can play Elsa, but then he thieves my Flynn, I think. And then Elsa maybe. Oh, it's true. There is the Lucifer. That should be game. So how are we gonna do this? I think we draw so many uninkable cards. I hope he has not spell in his hand, so he could discard the Be Prepared. Okay, it was a Be Prepared. So he has the Tremaine still, but we have so much lore in our hand. We could bounce both back and play Lucifer again, but I just want to kill him now. I want to get lethal on board. 14, 15, 16. And he goes to 16. It's not lethal. This. If he's able to remove one goat, we are still winning. Elsa would be very bad here. He had no Elsa. So he has to top deck Elsa. And even then we have not lost yet. There's the Ursula thing. $17. 5. Am I counting right? 16, 17, 18. 19, 20. That was a close one, but we were on the draw.